Greetings, 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 greetings. Yes, beloveds, I am here. It's a good God evening and had some technical issues, but we are getting started. Welcome, 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 everyone. Greetings, greetings, greetings. I am here. You are here. We are here. Let's tap into this I am consciousness. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. I see some viewers here. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's tap into faith tonight. Let's tap into faith. I am that I am. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Imani. Peace and blessings to you. Come on in, come on in. Yes, Cheryl, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a good God evening. Welcome. Christina is here. Welcome, Christina. Let's see. Elsie is here. Welcome, Elsie. And Lenoris is here. It's a good God evening, Lenoris. Come on in, Jody. Oh, aloha. Aloha. One of my favorite islands, Hawaii. Dorcas is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Monday meditation. Patri, good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Oh, feel that. I am that I am. I am. Come on in, come on in. Feel into this now moment. Yes, feel it. Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful. Good to be here, everyone. I had some technical difficulties figuring out my new system, but I'm grateful to be here. I see I am on Facebook. We had a little disconnect that happened with Facebook and I couldn't get on. So it took me a little while. I see that YouTube is on. Yes, yes, yes. Everything is on and ready to roll. So wonderful to see you all this glorious evening. So for those of you who do not know who I am Reverend Arlene Cecilia Hilton, and I'm here for you this evening as we tap into faith. Also, my spiritual name is Full Lotus. So I am here to be with you this evening on this magnificent Meditation Monday. So let's turn inward. Let's turn inward as we turn our attention within in absolute gratitude and thankfulness. We're grateful for this moment, grateful for life, grateful for the breath we're breathing, grateful for the awareness that God is life. God is life. God is my life. God is the life and breath of each and every one of you. God is, we are, God is. Tonight we turn inward in faith, faith in knowing that life is for us, faith in knowing that the universe is conspiring for our good, faith in knowing that we are fully equipped for this thing called life. At this particular time in life, we stand in faith. Faith in knowing that only the greater good is available to us as individuals and to all sentient beings. The greater good of God is unfolding in each and every one of us. And so we pause in this moment an absolute knowing that this is a good God life that we are living. We let go, we let God, we allow with ultimate gratitude and thankfulness, and we let it be. It is done, it is done, it is done. And so it is. Ashe. And so it is, and so it shall be. All right, everyone. Good to see you here. Yes, yes, yes. Dorcas. And let's see. Yes, we see. Shalom, Tanya. Shalom to you. Welcome, welcome. So, many of you, I told you last week of my new position with Spirit Awakening. I am a spiritual counselor for her young people, and I do one-on-one sessions, which is what I do in my private life. I have not private, but I have private practice where I have one-on-one sessions with individuals. So now I'll be there, and everything else is unfolding beautifully at Sun County Wellness. And for the next 4 weeks, I am training the new spiritual director of the new Safe Harbor. So I'm moving, y'all, and shaking. So thank you so much for your patience coming together tonight. And I'm getting this under my belt here, organizing my schedule. So I am going to begin with my own quote. Let's begin with my quote. Faith goes before us and makes our way easy. Faith goes before us and makes our way easy. So that is my quote. And then I have a beautiful quote from Martin Luther King. Take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. Martin Luther King. So those are two of my quotes for you tonight. I have one more, but I have some detailed readings. So the readings are going to be a little bit longer today, and they're beautiful. One reading is from this book that I read every single morning. Well, Sunday mornings, I don't read it because I go to Agape, and I've done that. I do that every Sunday that I'm here in this beautiful place called Los Angeles. I go to Agape for the 6:45 a.m. meditation. And so I meditate there and listen to Reverend Michael's Dharma talk. So on a whole, I read every single morning 365 Science of Mind. That's what I'm going to read to you today because today was on faith. So I'm really excited about the reading for today. And I am going to tap into that reading. It's a powerful reading. And it is actually a little bit longer than usual, but I know you'll appreciate it. And it says, I have limitless faith. So for those of you who have 365 Science of Mind, it's the 20th day of October. That is what I'm reading to you now. I have limitless faith. And so the reading reads, my knowledge that the great I am is ever available gives me an increasing capacity. This capacity is to draw upon and to become inwardly aware of the presence of spirit. There is something at the center of my being that is absolutely certain of itself. It gives me complete assurance that all is well. I am a divine being here and now. I know that in this consciousness of reality, with a capital R, is the supply for my every need, physical, mental, and spiritual. And I accept that supply in my deepest gratitude. I am thankful that this is the way of life, and this way of life fulfills my needs through the doorway of my inner self. And I am thankful that I know how to use this perfect law. I come to this great fountain of supply in the very center of my being. I absorb that for which I have need, mentally and physically. And I am filled with the sense of reality, with a capital R, of that which I desire. I know that God, or I know that good is at the root of everything, regardless of its seeming absent. So I want to say this again. I know that good is at the root of everything, regardless of its seeming absence. Since there is but one spirit, and this spirit is in me, and everything, then everywhere I go, I meet this spirit. I meet it in all people, in all places, and in all things. There is a divine essence permeating everything, flowing through everything, and becoming all things. I have limitless faith in this unconquerable presence. Wow. So I just had to read that reading today by Ernest Holmes. Just wonderful. Any insights that you may have gained from that reading, just pop it in the comments. Any insights, any line that really resonated. And then we're going to tap into our meditation. I have a second reading tonight as well. So I'll be reading that to you. But I love the beginning. My knowledge that the great I am, which is God, is ever available gives me an increasing capacity to draw upon it and to become inwardly aware of the presence of spirit. Inwardly aware of the presence of spirit. On that note, everyone, we're going to tap in. I'm going to prepare us for our meditation. One moment. Okay, let's turn within. We're going to take an inward glance, reminding ourselves of the one presence, the one power, the one God that is active, alive, and well as each and every one of us. I know a lot of people say in us, but this presence reveals itself as us. And so as we prepare, let's get ourselves comfortable. I see Janice is in the house. Welcome, Janice. Elishava is here. Yes, yes. Knowing that right where you are in that hospital room, Elishava, God is there. God is right action, right doctors, right nurses, and every cell of your body pulsates with the life of God. Whatever Elishava needs for her healing is available to her right now. Grateful for her life, grateful for the breath she's breathing, and grateful for the knowing that life is for you. This is truth that sets Elishava free. And so it is, and so it shall be. It is done, it is done, it is done. Ashe. Ashe, ashe. Spontaneous prayer, everyone. Let's see. Good at the root of all things. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, Imani. Absolutely. It may not look that way with the human eye, but there's a greater good that will show its face. I am a limitless being. That resonates with you. Cool. Thank you, Dorcas. That's beautiful. All right, everyone, let's turn inward. Let's turn inward. Yes, bless up, Rosie. We turn within in this moment in gratitude, turning our attention inward as we relax our lower body. Wherever you are, whether you're at home or whether you're in your car or whether you're in a hospital room, no matter what country you're in, we can relax. We can let go. Relaxing that lower body, we relax our shoulders. Just letting go, relax. Relax your jaw. Relax your tongue against the roof of your mouth. And relax the muscles around your eyes. Now, relax your forehead. Just relax the forehead. Relax the top of your head. Yes, yes, yes. Relax, relax, and just let yourself be. You are enough. You've always been enough. You will always be enough. One of our affirmative statements in this moment is, I walk in faith. I walk in faith. I walk in faith. Relax into that and just let yourself be. I am faithful. I am faithful to God. I am faithful to God. I create a life filled with faith. I create a life filled with faith. I create a life filled with faith. I feel the power of faith within me. I feel the power of faith within me. I feel the power of faith within me. My heart is filled with faith. My heart is filled with faith. My heart is filled with faith. I speak words of faith. I speak words of faith. I speak words of faith. I see a life of faith. I see a life of faith. I see a life of faith. And now bring your attention to the top of your head, the crown chakra. Almost with your eyes closed, rolling your attention gently to the top of your head. Continuing to relax the entire body and repeat in your mind, I know faith. I know faith. I know faith. To have faith and know that there's a greater good. To have faith and know that life is for you. To have faith and know that the universe is conspiring for your good. You know faith. Things have worked out for you. In some of your hardest times, you've made it through. You know faith. Let's sit in that for a little bit longer. I know faith. And so, how grateful we are for this moment. 12 minutes to pause, to stop, to recognize the power of faith. Grateful for the awareness that right where we are, the fullness of God is, that God is life itself, the living breath that we're breathing right now. To have faith in the knowing that the presence of God is active, alive, and well as each and every one of us. So grateful. And so we let go, and we allow this beautiful evening. We allow ourselves to stand in faith, faith in knowing that life is constantly expanding. And because we are life, we constantly expand into more good, more peace, more joy, more harmony, more willingness, more power. Yet most of all, we expand in faith. Faith goes before us and makes our way easy. This is the prayer. And I release this prayer with ultimate gratitude and thankfulness. And I let it be. It is done. It is done. It is done. And so it is. Ashe. Ashe, ashe. Faith goes before us and makes our way easy. Yes, yes, yes. All right, everyone. So we're going to check in. How do you feel? Tapping into faith. How do you feel? Yes, yes, yes. And faith surrounds me in all aspects of my life. Yes, Cheryl. Yes. Janice, life is for us. Absolutely. Yep. And when life is for you, ... Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so I'm going to wait a moment. It takes about 9 seconds to see your responses. Then I will go into our second reading. The question is, how do you feel? I'm going to go into our second reading. And the second reading is on faith as well. The second reading is on faith, and it's from Your Needs Met. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm looking forward to, let's see what happens here with that reading. Your Needs Met, and the title is Faith. So let's check in. Yep. Anyone else? How are you feeling right now? How are you feeling? Mm-hmm. Is there anywhere? Okay, let's see. When you feel you need more faith, claim it right now. Let's see, Elisheva. I am the unconquerable faith of God. Yes, yes, that was in the today's reading from 365 Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes. Absolutely. Let's see, Rosie. Faith always carries me. Yes, it does. I agree. Yes, yes, yes. You know what's interesting? It's good to see you put a capital G on God, because if you notice, a lot of people are doing lowercase g. So we have a wonderful practitioner in training at Agape. Her name is Claudia, and she's going through all our programs and capitalizing God amongst other corrections she's making. The programs for the teen room are being updated. And capital G. Also, I'm teaching our young people, you must capitalize your name. If you don't put a higher case on anything, hey, that's how you guys text, but capitalize your first initial, and always capitalize the G in God. And they're always like, oh, Rev. And it's like, oh, yes, yes. All right. So on that note, let's go ahead and read our next reading. I have about 3 responses. Let's see. Dorcas feels comfort. Ooh, that's a beautiful word. Dorcas feels comfort. Beautiful, Dorcas. So some of the work we're doing now, I don't know if you've heard recently. I think Reverend Michael spoke about this a couple of months ago. For myself, I took it on as removing the word believe and moving into knowing. Also, did anybody notice what I did? I actually went through the body. I went through the chakras with faith. I actually started with the base of the spine, I am. Then I went to the belly button, I create. And as you all know, it's in the center of the body. It's in the center of the body, not at the navel, but behind the navel in the center of the body. Not at the base of the spine, but in the center of the body where the spine is. And as you continue to go up, it's in the center of the belly, the center of the chest, the heart chakra, the center of the throat, not here, but in the center of the throat, in between the eyebrows, in the center, center, right above the ear. That's your eye, that's your intuition and imagination. We tapped into that. And then the top of the hair, the head. So I actually moved upward. I went with I am, I went with I create. I then went to the solar plexus. I feel. Then I went to the heart chakra. I love. And I actually centered into the heart chakra with faith. Then I went to the throat chakra with I speak. And then I went to the intuition, I see. And then I went to the top of the head, I know. So I don't know if you all noticed that. Some of you are into chakras, some of you aren't. But I literally moved faith through the body all the way up. Yes, out into the cosmos, and then it returns back. So that's what I did with faith today. And let's see if anyone noticed I did that. On that note, let me get back to the reading because, I can just chat it up all night. And this is titled, I Dare. Well, it's actually titled Faith. And then the subtitle, Dorcas noticed, yes. And then the subtitle is, I Dare to Believe. And the reading reads, so there's going to be parts where I change believe to know, K-N-O-W, all right? And so it reads, I ask my heart's desire to name. Now, this is what's interesting. In parentheses, it's nature. It changes, the word means nature. So in the name of is actually in the nature of. That's why we ask, what is the nature of? Meaning, what is it like to be this? What is it like? And then we go to feel and see. So I just want you to know, with this reading, it actually states the desire in the name, nature of Christ consciousness. So it says, I ask my heart's desire in the name, nature of the Christ. I ask as Jesus the Christ asked, knowing without a single doubt that I and the Father are one. But the Father is greater than I. I know that the infinite power of life pours itself out through my point of awareness, fulfilling the word of truth that I speak. And the word truth is with a capital T, everyone. I know, this is what it says here. I know, as Jesus knew, that the loving intelligence within me has heard me and heareth me always. Today, I will dare to know the kingdom of God. My every need is fulfilled by a loving creator who is my feeder, provider, protector. My creator, God, is always available, ready to provide me with loaves and fishes, if needed be, healing for myself and others through the inspiration of God's word, which accomplishes all things. And here I am, Creator, God. I thank thee. I thank thee that no word from thee is void of power. I am grateful to God that thou dost confirm that thy word with signs following. I thank God for the faith of Jesus. I shall never doubt again. I thank God for the faith of Jesus the Christ. I shall never doubt again. So we're talking about Christ consciousness. What was the consciousness of Jesus the Christ? The consciousness is oneness with the Creator, oneness with God. And yes, they said Father, but that's not the original word. The original word is Abba, which is a sweet, loving term. It was from Aramaic. Yes, yes, yes. And Reverend Joanne is the teacher of all that at Agape. Yet I did tap into some of those classes and it was beautiful. I thank thee for the faith of Jesus the Christ, which is the Christ consciousness, oneness with God, oneness with life. I shall never doubt again. And so it is. That is the reading. Yes, yes, and yes. So I am going to actually do our last banner. This banner is from, okay, let's see, the ticker is on. Hold on one second. There we go. And here we are. From Helen Keller. Faith is the strength by which a shattered world shall emerge into the light. Faith is the strength by which a shattered world shall emerge into the light. We shall emerge into the light. Light always wins, everyone. I love that quote. Let's see. I'm going to read a couple of more banners and then we're going to tap into our process. And yes, Dorcas, and then Carrie. Yes, last week I had visions of the color emerald green during meditation, and when I looked it up, it means healing. Yes, love, compassion. Yes, heart chakra, and it's strongly connected with the heart. Okay, there you have it. There, heart chakra represents emotional balance, new beginnings, and a sense of peace and tranquility. Are you supposed to see colors? Why? Yes, you can see colors. Some people see colors by when meditating. Some people hear sounds. So yes, the color green, heart chakra, which I actually tapped into heart chakra with faith. And yes, it's possible. Absolutely. You captured a vision. Stay in that heart, stay in that love, and let's see what unfolds. Thank you for sharing, Carrie. Okay, everyone, are we ready? Let's tap into our process. Now, remember, we want to relax the entire body. You want to just let go and just allow yourself to relax into this now moment as we tap into our process. So relax your body. Imagine being held in the hand of God, held in the hand of the universe, and just let yourself be. You are enough. You've always been enough. You will always be enough. This is a moment to ask the right questions, to ask questions that shall be answered throughout this week, throughout the month, throughout the year. The answers will be revealed in the most beautiful way. And so we tap in as we've relaxed our entire body. Shoulders are now relaxed. Your jaw is relaxed. Your tongue is relaxed against the roof of your mouth. Your eyes are relaxed. Your forehead is relaxed. The top of your head is relaxed. Relax. God's got your back. Relax into that knowing as we ask these questions. What is the nature of? What is the nature of faith? What is the nature of faith? What does it feel like as my life? What is the nature of faith? What does it feel like as my life? What is the nature of faith? What does it feel like as my life? Feel the breath. Imagine what your life would feel like living from a high consciousness of faith, faith in knowing that life is for you. Imagine what that would feel like. Smile on your face. Yes. To have faith and know that no matter what happens in your life, something good will unfold. That's faith. Faith in knowing whatever is unfolding, it is for the greatest good. That is faith. Feel into that right now as we feel the living breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Feel that living breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Hold it with the breath out. And now natural inhalation and exhalation. And now let us tap into our second question. What is the nature of faith? What is the nature of faith? What does it look like as my life? That is the question. What is the nature of faith? What does it look like as my life? What is the nature of faith? What does it look like as my life? What is the nature of faith? What does it look like as my life? Tapping into that third eye, tapping into the intuitive self, tapping into the imagination. See your life as you live it from faith. Live it from a faith-filled consciousness. Faith in knowing that life is absolutely good, that life is for you, and no matter what happens in your life, there must be a greater good on the other side. Demand your good. Yes, I want you to see it with your inner eye. Imagine a life filled with faith. What would your life look like? Let's breathe into the question. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through your nose. Feel the living breath. Exhale through your mouth. Smile on your face. Yes, see with your inner eye a life of faith. Yes. Next question. Yes, yes, yes. What is the nature of faith? What is the nature of faith? What does it sound like as my voice? What is the nature of faith? What does it sound like as my voice? What is the nature of faith? What does it sound like as my voice? Ask yourself this question. What are you speaking about life? Are your words filled with faith? What are you speaking about yourself and your capacity to heal and change? Are you speaking from a consciousness of faith? Yes. Where is your faith? What is your voice like? What are you saying about faith? What do you know about faith? Things have worked out for you in your life. Speak your words of life. Speak your words of life. Speak your words of life. Have faith and know. Yes, yes, yes. Smile on your face. Feel into that right now. Yes. See a faith-filled life. See it with your inner eye. Oh, yes. And we're going to add another question today. The next question is, what are your thoughts like? What is the nature of faith? What are your thoughts like from this higher consciousness of faith? We ask ourselves a question. What is the nature of faith? What are my thoughts like? What is the nature of faith? What are my thoughts like? What is the nature of faith? What are my thoughts like? What am I thinking? Where are my thoughts? Are my thoughts faith-filled? We have dominion over our thinking. What are our thoughts like as we stand in faith? Faith in knowing that the greater good wants to be revealed. Faith in knowing that life is for you. Faith in knowing that you have the capacity to heal. Faith in knowing that you can have healthy relationships in your life. Faith in knowing that God is active, alive, and well in you. Faith in knowing that there's a greater good that wants to be revealed in every area of your life. Faith, faith, faith. Let's breathe into that. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more deep, deep inhale through the nose. Fill your belly. Exhale through the mouth. Now on the exhale, keep the breath out. Navel almost feeling like it's touching the spine. And now feel your belly. And now relax in your breathing. Yes, yes, yes. Feel it. Feel that faith. See it. See that faith. Speak it. Speak that faith. Think it. Think that faith. Feel it. See it. Speak it. Think it. Feel it. See it. Speak it. Think it. Knowing that you walk in faith. Smile on your faith. Smile on your faith is what I said. Smile on your face and in your faith. Yes. Faith in knowing that God is greater than any diagnosis or prognosis. Faith in knowing that you are on a soul journey and that the spirit of who you are is whole. WHOLE. Now you walk in faith. Speak this word out loud with me if you can. I walk in faith. I walk in faith. I walk in faith. Smile on your face. Let us pray. Sweet Holy Spirit, Father, Mother God, Creator, Ultimate Intelligence, many names for the one presence, the one power that is everywhere. How grateful I am. Grateful for another opportunity to pray, to speak the word, to know the truth. Grateful for the awareness that God is active, alive, and well here and now, right where we are. And so we let go, we let God, we let go, we allow, we let go, we know that there's a greater good that wants to be revealed in and as each and every one of us. Faith in knowing all is well. All is well. All is well. All is well in my soul. All is well. I am the soul. All is well. I am the soul. All is well. I am the soul. And so we let go. We allow with ultimate gratitude and thankfulness, and we let it be. It is done. It is done. It is done. And so it is. And so it must be. Ashe. Aho. Hallelujah. Praise the Spirit. Now smile on your face. Continue to keep your eyes closed. Let's do a holy Om. Inhale through the nose. The sound of God. And so as you bring your attention back to the space you're in, back into the room that you're in, bring with you faith. All right. I'm going to check in. The question is, how do you feel? Let's see. Naomi joined us. Greetings, Naomi. Yes, yes, yes. John is here. Faith and fear cannot share my mind at the same time. Choose right all day and night. All right, John. All right. Delivering a service over here. Thank you, John. Scott, welcome, Scott. Good to see you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. There's some question marks. John, what are the question marks? Don't know. All right. So it is a moment to really look at. I did a sermon at Agape. One was the other F word. And people in the hallways of Agape, this is when we were at Buckingham, were like, what's the other F word? And we're trying to figure out the other F word. And finally, I was like, faith, you guys, that's the other F word, faith. And there's a saying, faith without works is dead. We must have faith. We must stand in faith. We are here at this time of existence because we are needed here. have faith and know that you're fully supplied. All right. So I'm going to wait for some more comments. Let's see. Okay. Naomi liked I Walk in Faith. You like that one. Yes, yes, yes. Cheryl is feeling lifted. Yes, Cheryl. Feel that. Feel that. Let's see. I believe I'm double checking. I did complete my banners. The readings were a little longer today, so I did less quotes. Let's see, that was Cheryl. You're welcome, Cheryl. Thank you for being with us. Rosie, I am being reminded to always walk in faith, even though I don't know where we are moving. Hello. You're going to move into the right place at the right time, because the presence of God goes before you. And now faith is going before you, and it will be unexpected, healing, gifted, beautiful, loving, nurturing home that is your sanctuary. Yes, wherever you're moving to, in the mind of God, it is already done. Know that truth, that it is the right place, right time. Yes, yes, yes. I feel great. I was a little worried that I won't get back. Hey, you're back. What? And one day I'm going to go to Catalina. So thank you for that reminder. Let's see. You're welcome, Carmen. Good to see you. Yes, yes, yes. Patry, faith is confidence, right? I looked back over life and saw how everything worked out well, right? That is what I wanted. I did ask everyone to do that. Things work out for us. Lenoris, thank you. Thank you. Listen, you guys, I have something else to read. Oh, Charles Fillmore. Just quickly, Charles Fillmore's definition of faith. So for those of you who are still with me, I want to give you this definition. It is a metaphysical definition of faith. The perceiving power of the mind linked with the power to shape substance. See, I don't use the word manifest. I know people use it, but I learned some things about that word a while ago. So I like to hear shape substance, or I say sometimes bringing into existence, or from the seen to the unseen, from the unseen to the seen. I'll say from the unseen to the seen. I rarely use the word unless it's just something that pops up, manifest, because we have the power to shape substance. It's already existing. We need to bring it into the visible with right alignment. Let's say spiritual assurance, the power to do the seemingly impossible. It is a magnetic power that draws unto us our heart's desire from the invisible spiritual substance. That's Charles Fillmore. Faith is a deep inner knowing that which is sought is already ours for the taking. All right. Now, faith is assurance of things hoped for. That's Hebrew chapter 11, verse 1. A close analysis shows that faith is the foundation of all that humankind does. Jesus spoke of a new condition for the upliftment of the race. He called it the kingdom of the heavens. He said it must be built upon the foundation typified by Peter, and Peter represents the rock, who represents faith. This is proof that faith is closely related to the enduring, firm, unyielding forms of substance. The development of the faith faculty is a key to spiritual realization. And then there's another quote. So I'm going by whatever quotes he puts in. According to your faith, be it done unto you. That's Matthew chapter 9, verse 26. It's another part of faith. Faith in God is the substance of existence. To have faith in God is to have faith of God. To have faith in God is to have the faith of God. We must have faith in God as our creator and our source of all the good we desire. Faith is more than mere belief. And remember, I said that earlier. We must know. Faith is a knowing. So I'm going to change this. Faith is knowing. It is the very substance of that which is believed or known. It works by love. Thoughts of condemnation, enmity, or resistance must be released and divine love declared. Then faith will work unhindered. Faith working in a spiritual substance accomplishes all things. Faith working in spiritual substance accomplishes all things. This is the faith that cooperates with creative law. We tapped into creativity with faith tonight. When faith is exercised deep in spiritual consciousness, it finds its abode. And under divine law, without variation or disappointment, it brings results that are seemingly miraculous. Did you all hear that reading? Come back and listen to it again. But I love it when it says, when faith is exercised deep in spiritual consciousness, it finds its abode, it finds its home there, it finds its place there. And under divine law, without variation or without any disappointment, it brings results that are seemingly miraculous. That's right alignment. My prayer, God, let me see me how God sees me. God, let me know me how God knows me. God, let me have the faith of God in and as my life. And now I am complete. So I'm just going to say some farewells. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Rosie. Yes. Let's see. Hello. Long time no see. Welcome home. Yes. I always say Nike. I love it. I'm always practicing that name. Let's see. Cheryl, peace and blessings to you. And Lenora. Lenore. Lenore, you got it. Yes. All right, everyone. Peace and love. I will see you soon. You know what? I may not be here next Monday night. I'll let you know because I need to get some balance in my new schedule. And Monday nights are going to continue to happen. Yet next Monday night, I may take a little time for moi. All right. So thank you again, everyone. Good to see you, Scott. Thank you for being with us. Good to see you, Naomi. Saw you yesterday at Agape. Yes. Mwah. Peace and love, everyone. Mahalo to you, Patri, and everyone else. Come and get your hugs. I went a little bit over, but all is well. Here's your hug. Squeezing you tight. Have a sweet night. Remember to double dip. Peace and love.